and they all like drive into each other and things, so this is going to be a crazy start.
Viel Glück! Viel Glück!
Great success!
Ah, in the eyes. Welcome to Senegal, welcome to the second Extreme E race. We've got the Extreme E ship here in the harbor of Senegal, so it's going to be really, really exciting. It's race day here, Sunday in Senegal. We were second in qualifying, as you know. Hamilton first, Rosberg second, up third, Button fourth. So anything can happen today. Let's see how it goes, trying to get through, and of course we have the best chances to win again as well. So fingers crossed, fingers crossed. And yeah, now I'm gonna go engineering meeting. It's very, very early in the day, as always, very little sleep at engineering meeting, but to maximize the performance. Because yesterday actually in performance, it was not such a great day for us. So we just still made the most of it in our second in qualifying, so that's really okay. Just need to try to find a little bit more performance today. It's really pretty intense because it feels like I'm going to the race start and I'm on pole position of a Formula 1 race. No, not quite as much, but it's still pretty intense.
Molly's driving, Johan is in there. So Molly's gonna drive, they're gonna watch it from the command center, everyone next to each other, it's like the pit one left one. And then they're coming here from that direction to the switch zone, and in the switch there's going to be the switch. You have 40 seconds or 40 seconds minimum time. They're going to do the switch, and then Johan is going to go for the second lap, and then over there is the finish, and then hopefully we are in P1. Let's see.
So it's quite funny, Sebastian Loeb is starting in the middle and Ekström is starting on the outside, and so Sebastian told Ekström, he's like, bring your snorkeling equipment, because if you're next to me you're going in the ocean. So maybe Ekström took his flippers and his goggles and tube into the car this morning. So that was quite amusing, because all these guys are rallycross experienced, and they all like drive into each other and things. So this is going to be a crazy start.
Waiting for a green light now. There are 14 World Championships across this grid. A lot of wheel spin on the inside line, a lot of wheel spin for all three cars. Ekström on the outside, Lewis got a good start. Kristoffersson gets Loeb a little nudge. Super tight in on that flag. Kristoffersson is way out wide. Look where Kristoffersson's line was. Going to try and carry the pace all the way from the beach up. Closes the gap down on Loeb. Looks to the inside line. He's trying the same move he got in Saudi. He's almost done it again. Loeb though now has the inside line for the left-hander. Kristoffersson shuts the door on him and gets into P2.
These are the first drivers doing their lap. They're going to have to switch. Oh, look at that! What great shot!
Okay, so switch time now is up to 45 seconds. Cannot waste a second. Kristoffersson gets away. What's happened? Come on, get going!
Oh, this is disaster for Jutta Kleinschmidt.
For whatever reason, Molly Taylor managed to get away just a couple of car lengths in front.
Now this is where it's going to be about pressure. Can you retain the pressure? Can you withstand the pressure of being out front? Are you going to make a mistake? And look how close they are into the sea. This is fantastic racing, fantastic technique. And it is once again another win for the Rosberg car. It is Molly Taylor who crosses the line. Congratulations to them, booking their place in the final and making history once again for Kristoffersson and Taylor.
We touched so many times.
Amazing.
There was so much of rubber smell in the car.
Right, yeah.
Like really tire smoke in the car. Yeah, so much.
But you actually touched the car to car?
Yeah, 4 or 5 times. Straight away in the first
rubber against rubber most of the time, what?
Yeah, and then against his door a little bit sometimes.
That pass again in turn 1, huh? The guy is he's a warrior. Yeah. And Molly's such a perfect job.
Yeah, she did good.
Such a perfect job.
This is not what she's used to, is it? She's never
no. She's never had a car massive in the rear mirrors.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Really good job.
What an epic drive. Epic drive. Semi-final done, and I mean both Molly and Johan really did just amazing because we're really struggling with straight line speed at the moment. We lost out at the start, but then Johan took him into turn 1, which was amazing.
Nice.
And then Molly passed in the pit lane, so epic race there, but all to play for still, because in the final there's going to be four cars, so still need to get the job done. Definitely lots of signs of commitment, huh? Wheel to wheel with Löb out there, amazing stuff. Now we've really been working flat out. We even cut the lunch break short because we're just so slow on the straight. So we went through everything with Bernardo and Nahuel, looking at data, thinking outside the box, like what could it be, and we ended up finding something. So you never know, of course, if is it all of it, is it a part of it, or what? But we ended up finding something, and 2 things actually. So let's see, fingers crossed really, because that would really make a big difference if we're fast on the straights. And it's just because everything is new, you know, the car is completely new, so there's so many things you need to pay attention to, and of course being electric, there's so many little software things and all these things going on that you just really need to get your head around everything, and suspension, I mean there's so much stuff, ride height, up, down, it's like all over the place. So it's quite been intense, and let's see if we did enough for Molly and Johan to be able to do a great race.
No, I'm super excited. I'm super nervous as well. Yeah, it's gonna be an exciting race, hopefully.
So Johan here is almost asleep before the start. I was a bit worried that maybe he wouldn't realize that the race is on. So just clarified that. I'm going into the control room now here. So I think
hello, 4.5 minutes until we go live in the command center.
Until we go live in the command center. Here we go.
Themselves in your starting position, so key to this, and look, there's contact between the two. How are 4 the cars go round here? Well, it's going to be a disaster for one of them. You can see the Veloce team coming off the worst. They've lost a lot of pace. It is the JBXC team. They are out in front, and hyperdrive is being used, but look at that. On the outside you have the Molly Taylor in the Rosberg car. She is doing a brilliant job of trying to get out in front, and there we go, Gutierrez just using her hyperdrive as well. Which one of them is going to manage to get down to it? This is a fascinating challenge behind them. Veloce has managed to make space and gone over from the Jensen pattern. Oh, they've gone twisting through and not taken the line they wanted to, forced out wide. This is a real good battle between the two of them because they're not having to take the line they wanted. You can see there, disaster there for the Hamilton car. It's been pushed out really wide, lost so much time, and Molly Taylor has taken the lead.
On Sarazan pushing hard, look, flies over the crest now.
Looks like Taylor's just being able to extend her lead at the moment.
Sarazan drops down, look onto the damp sand, the flat sand, trying to close the gap. It is super close behind them. They're going to be as late on the brakes as they dare, and we've got a red flag.
I would like for you to put in your second driver in the car, and then we will proceed to the start zone, and we will do a standing start restart.
Viel Glück! Viel Glück!
And they are off, digging into the sand. A heavy start, but it looks like Kristoffersson might have the better. He'll go round, he's got the inside line. It's Kristoffersson with the lead as they race down this long stretch, the beach stretch, the Atlantic on their left, Lacrose to their right. Who will make it? You can see a little jumper, slow, decreasing in speed as they take that right-hand turn, flick the car round.
Absolutely brilliant performance again, pretty much faultless all weekend.
2 in a row.
Highest one. They're not too pleased with the swimming session. We've got 15 security guards on it.
Winning team.
Second one.
Everyone is seatbelt
What
on.
an epic start and T1.
Yeah.
Turn T2, T1, T2.
Yeah, unbelievable.
A born World Rallycross race. Yes.
I was a bit worried because you get a really good one.
Yeah.
And then when I took off, it was like, oh, no, it's alright, it's alright.
Yeah.
Because I tried to avoid your tracks.
Yeah.
I saw you turn out to the left. That was great.
Yeah.
That was just perfectly executed.
Yeah. Outro! Thank you so much! Bye.
Can I just...
The face of regret.
Hello guys, it's the day after the race win. We had a very nice evening yesterday. We'll follow you around today. We're going to visit the school as part of our Driven by Purpose project, where we're going to donate solar lamps.
So we're here at a primary school in Senegal, just down the road from Black Rose, and our visit today is to donate solar panelled lights which help the children here read at night when they don't have electricity. We're working with Little Sun, which is a non-profit organisation which is working to develop these technologies which basically harness the power of the sun for the lamps, and then the lamps work through the night to help the children read and therefore educate them more as well, and better their educations.
Just fantastic to see our impact here on the ground with the Driven by Purpose campaign with Rosberg X Racing.
And as you know, with RXR, it's always Driven by Purpose campaign first. And I collaborated a lot with the Prince Albert II de Monaco Foundation, so we're going to check out one of his initiatives here and learn more about it. So we just did a quick reunion here where they explained everything to me, and really it's quite simple. I mean, so the EU is supplying satellite technology, and the EU is providing them with information where these satellites analyze the biomass across the territory of Senegal. They have like 50 local spots around Senegal, so they combine the satellite information with what the locals are reporting in those 50 spots, and then with that they create like kind of a predictive situation for the country for the next 6 months. They relay this across the country via different radio stations, and then of course word of mouth to reach all the nomadic livestock farmers, and this helps guide them on their voyages in their search to find land which is full of grass and of course food for the animals, and they've had a big impact, and this is very powerful. actioncontrelafaim.org is down below in the link, so please go check out the website as well so you can learn more, and if you want, of course, you can also donate a bit of money.
Just summarize the trip here with a great success, and then we recharge the batteries for Greenland.